SOHAMS, synergy of hand minus. It's a beautiful topic, friends. So far, I've shared with you my beautiful, empowering soulmates. In the second video, I introduced all the 11 soulmates at one go, and then one after other, I'm taking you through these short videos with each of my soulmate, a little bit of deep dive on what exactly I mean by them. Well, today is the turn of my seventh soulmate. And this seventh soulmate is hugely, hugely important for me because this is the savior of my energy, my creativity, my peace, my joy, and so many other things. Now, this soulmate is very captivating. And once I get on the wrong side of it, it's very difficult to get out. In isolation, this soulmate can't help me. But when it is in sync with my previous soulmates, my 6 beautiful soulmates, and this one put together have huge power. When they get in sync, they help me to get out of it like this. Well, you will understand as I speak a little bit now. Well, the way I say this is simple, and I've anchored this with the root of my ego finger out here, and I bend the truth, merge in the root of my ego finger, and then I would say, SOHAMS. So while I'm saying so, I'm telling myself internally that hurt, whether justified or unjustified, is self-destructing. I understand anicca and bring equanimity. Well, when I get into the hum part, the humming phase, the second phase of SOHAMS, that's when I let my mind loose, wander, relaxed, but in a very, very intense environment where each and every cell of my body is immersed in the thought, in the reflection of hurt, whether justified or unjustified, is self-destructing. I bring equanimity and understand anicca. Well, just to explain a little bit, hurt, friends, we all know. We have all experienced it. Some of us are experiencing it, and we will continue to experience this till the day we live. It's something which is absolutely unavoidable. Well, here, if you might notice, I'm saying hurt, whether justified or unjustified. Now, there's a slight differentiation though. At times, I'm responsible for the hurt I'm getting. It's me who's the originator. I have shot myself in my own foot. I have said something. Maybe I have engulfed in anger, and I have done something wrong. And then what happens that the other person who really loves and likes me says something to me which is very hurtful. Or a group of people. I get into situation because of my own doing. So it is understood that this is the hurt where I'm the creator, and then I need to face it. Often, people also forget that they are the instigator. I used to forget I'm the instigator, and therefore I would get into the gloom like anything that, well, why did this person tell this to me when I love her, when I love him so much? Still. Well, this is the easy part. The second part is hurt when it is not justified at all. I've been thinking good about some person, have done everything what was possible, have been giver, have been, a contributor, have been taking care. So in spite of all these, end of the day, I find something coming from the other side which is not very healthy, which is not very tolerant, which is not in the right perspective. And at times I find, or you might find, that things are cruel. And then we get into the gloom. Why me? Why me? And especially if that's coming from someone who's so close to us, whether it is in our organization or it's in our family. And closer the person from where the hurt is inflicted, more severe it is. And well, friends, close your eyes and think about it. There's something which keeps happening. And when it's going to happen, we don't know. But that's life. That's life, and we need to face it. So, well, if that is a situation that hurt, whether justified or unjustified, but the end result of that is that it is damaging to the person who's getting hurt. The other person who has inflicted the hurt on me may not be even aware of it. But I'm killing myself. I'm drowned. My energy is out. My passion is out. My creativity is out. My peace of mind is out. My joy is out of my life. Isn't it? Think about it. Some people get in depression because of this. Well, this is part of the problem. And the part of the problem, if I may say that, hurt is like a poison, what I drink and wish the other person dies. That's unfair. Why should I be killing myself? Something where the hurt is not even justified. I'm not the contributor for that. Well, let's get on to the next phase. And the next phase is a phase of solution, is the key. And understanding anicca and bringing equanimity is the key for it. But these keys don't work in isolation. I have tried it. I might say it 1,000 times in a day, but if I got real bad hurt from a person whom I love and like, I might say it 1,000 times, but I know it. I won't be able to come out of it. I get into the past, in my back view mirror, long back, or I get into the future. I start thinking something. I get lost into the stories. And I forget my present. I forget my present that, well, I am living today, and what I do today is what is going to happen tomorrow. Friends, I participated in a program called Vipassana. And Vipassana, a 10 days program, which was the simplest program. I was not supposed to talk, not even in gestures. I was not supposed to write. I was not supposed to read. The only thing the input I got was about an hour and a half of discourse and instructions, and then 11 hours of meditation in a very pure environment. And that's where I understood anicca. Anicca, I experienced that from within my own self. Ichcha in Hindi is wish, and anicca is that without wishing, whether you wish or you don't wish, that things happen. And that is, in other words, is the name of the change, the volatility, what is happening in this today's world at a very rapid pace. So, understanding this change from within, through our own selves, and this understanding gets very deeply embedded into a deep subconscious mind of ours. And this understanding of change has a lot to do with the hurt. Because whatever may be the situation today is not going to be tomorrow, and whatever is tomorrow is not going to be day after tomorrow. So this understanding from the very base of a subconscious is very important. Often, while we know it at a superficial level, these changing scenarios and situations, but when it comes to reality, we forget about all these theories. So at a subconscious level, understanding is very important. And then equanimity. Equanimity is bringing balance. Bringing balance, but now what I'm saying is bringing balance how? How do we bring this balance? And that's where my soulmates, the soulmate of goodness, the soulmate for bringing balance via happiness, the soulmate of bringing balance via learning from life, the student of life, bringing equanimity through giving, bringing equanimity by merging the ego in the truth, and bringing equanimity, the balance, by lock and key approach. Every lock, whether it is a lock of hurt, has a key. And we need to be very creative in finding that key. Friends, in these 8 to 10 seconds, every day, every morning, week after week, and month after month, and year after year, these 10 seconds become so intense and so important with practice. This reflective practice, what happens is that the subconscious mind helps in finding the right key for the lock of hurt. So my dear friends, I would again say, hurt, whether justified or unjustified, is self-destructive. It destructs the person, his energy, his peace, his happiness, his joy. And therefore, once we are able to find a key for this, the life becomes beautiful. The relationships flourish. The heart becomes magnanimous. And we learn a very, very important art of how to handle situations which could be termed as ugly. Well, with these few insight on hurt, I would say SOHAMS, synergy of hand, mind and soul. And next week, I'll be with you again with my next soulmate. And that soulmate is superb. And it says, all challenges are divine surgery. Bye for now.